When he was born, we didn't know. We didn't know if tomorrow would be there. We didn't know what problems he would have. I mean, I dreamt of the day that he would look like a real baby and you could just walk in here and pick him up and squish him, and we're there. We were at our other local hospital for about 3 weeks, and when we knew things were going to get worse, they told us they would not save a baby before 24 weeks, and I knew we wouldn't make it. So we called over 16 hospitals in 3 states, and we found this one, and we knew that they had babies his size and gestation already that they had saved. So we got the transfer, and within less than a week of being here, we had him. You know, they told you it would be a roller coaster ride, and it really hasn't been much of one. He hasn't really had any major bad days. He's just done really well. And we know it's because of this hospital.
We are a 98-bed neonatal intensive care unit with a little less than 1,000 admissions a year. We are also the regional transport center, which we obtain 25% of our admissions from outlying hospitals.
Like so many of the safety net services provided throughout USA Health, the NICU is a very unique service and a very important service along the entire Gulf Coast.
We have many families that either have to go back to work, may live out of town, have other children. They cannot spend a lot of time here during the daytime. So it's vital to have that bonding and that human touch, and Mr. Mapp's able to provide that to our babies.
Since I've been volunteering up here for about 1.5 years, I've got a kind of first-hand look at what goes on up here, and Melinda and I have talked about it. Our heart is up here. After seeing this for 1.5 years, we decided that we wanted to do something that after we're gone, that it would carry on. So that's why we established an endowment for the NICU, and we wanted it to be large enough where it would produce enough income where the caregivers, when they recognize a need during the year that might not be in the budget, they would have funds available.
I know that Lewis and Melinda think of the neonatal ICU staff and those babies as if they were a part of their own family. We do have an amazing team in our NICU, and they do amazing things. It's one of the largest NICUs in the country and one of the most successful as well. And in spite of it being so big, every single baby and family feels that individualized attention from our very talented and dedicated staff.
We definitely appreciated that, because we live over 1.5 hours away. So we definitely appreciate that Mr. Mapp is able to be here and hold him and cuddle with him, and that he has somebody with him here to give him that one-on-one when we can't. All hospitals should be like this one. All these babies deserve a chance.
Over the years, I've found Mr. Mapp to be not only a true gem and the great treasure that he has helped the NICU with, but also the time that he has volunteered. His time is so important and means so much to our families, our babies, and the staff.
A lot of people don't realize what a wonderful facility this is and what they do here and how many lives they affect and how many lives they save. And like I said, these babies are so precious, it's just hard to put it in words. The love they show when they deal with those babies and care for them, and it's just amazing. And I've seen them in my time here without violating any confidence. I've seen some mighty small ones come into this world up here that less than a pound, and they're doing great now, and they're thriving, and it's just a miracle in our eyes that would happen. And God has blessed our family, and it's an honor for us to share those blessings, and we can't think of a better place to do it than here in this NICU unit at Children's Women's Hospital.
With volunteers' contribution and time, it does help the families to be able to focus on their infant and not to have to worry about other things that are going on in their life.
Success like this doesn't just happen. It takes a lot of commitment, a lot of dedicated people. It takes a commitment to the mission, being an academic system where research and education are happening right alongside the clinical care. And it takes a lot of support, both money and time. So we greatly value our partnership with Lewis and Melinda Mapp and their family, and we hope that this partnership and its success will be an inspiration for others to give and help support USA Health.